gonna kill herself, right? Then I will use it, right? Because for me, the truth of life is more important than the truth of sex, right?
Yeah.
I have priority over that.
So sorry, I'm feeling that is that this is something you've argued about before with uh, mixed results, or like people going it turning into a shouting match.
Oh, sorry.
And I just is that something that has happened? Because I try to avoid stuff like that, and it sounded like you were raising your voice, not too much, just
That's me, bro. I don't think that's gonna change,
emotional.
bro. I am emotional. I agree.
Yeah. So just knowing this is I'm not attacking you personally.
I know. I
I
know.
think that's clear, right?
I'm not
Okay,
attacking you.
good.
I'm like that.
Yeah,
Just so you know.
no worries. I'm just I don't want this to turn into a shouting match since we've had such a good conversation until now. Um, yeah, I get where you're coming from. It's
No, but like
who you,
coherence. I was debating coherence, and he, she, whatever is trying to say like, oh, blah 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 blah. You're immoral. It's like, okay, bro.
I think it's the I just watched a video by Unsolicited Advice where he looked at Reddit threads, and he discussed a thread where someone told a friend that her partner is cheating on him. And the friend was like, "Why didn't you tell me? I could have lived in ignorance and I would have been happy." It's like, do I lie or do I tell the truth? And one of them is obviously going to hurt, right? And this truth is relative. So it's in that case, it's a bit.
It's really not relative.
I think it is because you consider something not to be true, and other people do consider it to be true.
No, it is very true that I use pronouns as referring to sex,
Yeah,
or
yeah.
I'm trying to I'm inferring a sex. I'm trying to describe, or like I'm quote unquote betting or like gambling. But most of the times, if not, like, I'm correct. You know.
Yeah. No, but what I'm trying to express is that you, when you use pronouns, you infer sex, right?
Yes,
And
that's what I'm inferring.
that's true for you. That's your definition of the pronouns. It infers that they are of this sex. But
Sure,
other people might use those pronouns in a different way.
you're right.
And
And
what
so if
happens
we
is,
discuss about it, and if I say I use the pronouns this way, and then you tell me, no, you're not allowed to use them this way, I'm like, no. Who are you to tell me how to use words?
yeah, okay. I
And the
think
meaning of the words. Who are you to be the sole objective person who defines words? Like who are you to define words?
but that goes the other way as well.
Sure, but I'm not saying this is universal. I'm saying this is how
Yeah,
I do it.
yeah.
You can use
So
pronouns however you want, right? You
I
can
know,
use
I know.
however you want.
So what I said earlier, referring to my very weak anecdote, is that there's like a decision to be made. Do I either lie about what I think? So do I start using pronouns the way the
Mhm.
person that has, or do I tell them my truth, or just, hey, no, I'm calling you this. You are a
Yes.
he or you are a she. I'm not dealing with this nonsense in.
Yeah, and
And I
I'm
think
willing
that's
to
mainly your
lie, and
decision
you know when? I'm willing to
when
lie. I
someone's
told
life
you
on the
when it
line.
saves a life. Exactly.
Yeah,
That's it. If I hurt your feelings, but you're not actually gonna kill yourself, I don't care.
yeah. So
Truth hurts. Deal with it. Or like truth of what I actually mean by not that it's it's the truth is that I use the pronouns this way. If you cannot deal with like how I use pronouns, then you kill yourself, bro. Like that might be just a form of manipulation. How do I know you're actually gonna kill yourself over that?
I've had problems with this before. Someone telling me that if I didn't
Harlots.
if they don't want to, if I didn't call them right then and there, they'd kill themselves. I just
Oh,
unfriended
that's
them. To
silly.
be honest, I unfriended them. They can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, that's a huge mean threat. The joking about
Yeah.
suicide is not funny. Yeah.
No, it wasn't a joke. I know they had some problems, but still, I like that type of. Even after I told them, I didn't feel like dealing with them that day, since we just talked for like a week daily. So I was just like, hey, I feel like catching up with other friends, and they told me like,
yeah.
hey, I need help right now. If you don't call me, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, bro, no, I'm not.
Oh
dealing
yeah,
with you.
dude. When I met on like fucking Tinder, and they're like, if you don't have sex with me right now in the next 5 seconds, I will die. You know, so.
I've never had that.
Oh my god.
Since I'm
I
Well, no,
wish I
but
had
women
that, bro.
have.
I wish I had that.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
I do desire
Arlex,
some
what are your?
sort of.
Oh, sorry.
I do
You
desire
first.
some sort of emotional connection to my partners. To be honest,
Sure.
so
Yes, of course. Arlex, I have a
Yep.
question. What are your pronouns?
My pronouns. Again, I told you how I use my pronouns.
No, I didn't. I wasn't there for that. I
Oh,
just
I'm
got
a
here.
male. Oh, so I use pronouns referring to sex, and I have the sex of male. So I
Mhm.
use the pronouns he, him.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That's all. Just wanted to see if you would admit. Sorry, I'm just having fun a little bit.
Yeah, but
I
you
have
can call
pronouns
me
in
a
my bio.
female. You know, you can call me a she. You can call me.
What?
I don't care. You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't hurt me. People say
Yeah,
I'm
and that's why.
retarded. You know, people say many
No,
things. I'm just saying.
I
You know,
use yeah, I use like he/any pronouns because as a cis male, I don't care either. In the same way that you described, like nothing bothers me. I think they all kind of fit socially, but I also um they also don't bother me in the slightest. So I'll
What
respond
did
to
you just
anything. I
call
don't really
yourself?
care.
What did you just call yourself?
I'm a cis male,
You mean
just
isn't
as
that just like a normal person?
a normal person.
oh, you
It
mean
means
a
it means
normative person?
not trans, a person that is not trans.
Normal. Okay.
Yeah, a not trans person. True. I think trans people
Yeah.
are normal enough, but I'm not trans, so.
Yeah,
So
so
if you
for me,
see
morals
any,
are
yeah, it's
just
'cause
about infringing someone's body, not infringing upon someone's belief, right? So
Mm.
I can always challenge your belief and try to execute your belief as much as I want, but
That's
I'm
true.
not allowed to execute you for any
No,
fucking
that's
reason.
no, that's
I
a
would.
huge. Well, we could argue about the
I
last
think.
part. Like if I came
Well,
inside of your house and started like
yes, because
not
that's
only
the
killed your
point.
dog, but then went
Yeah,
after
yeah,
your child, then I would think it would
yeah,
be
yeah.
reasonable enough for you to execute me. Yeah.
Of course, because look, that's the point. It's rules for all of us. The rule is don't infringe on my body. I won't infringe on your body. If you start infringing on my body, I will infringe on your body, right?
Yeah.
Or if you
Agreed.
infringe, right? If you infringe on someone else's body, I also have the right to infringe on your body. As long, till I put you out of that situation, then not anymore, right? So if
Right.
you put someone in jail, you're not allowed to execute them. Even if they killed 1,000,000 people, in my opinion, you're not allowed to execute them.
What was the last
Of
part,
course
sir?
not,
I'm
make
sorry, I
them
didn't hear
suffer.
the second part.
Even if
Make
they
them
killed 1,000,000
suffer.
people, I don't think they deserve execution.
Interesting.
They might deserve
What if?
a lifetime
okay.
of enslavement because reparations and
Mm-hmm.
reparations of 1,000,000 people cannot be even, done in 1,000 years maybe or 10,000. So a lifetime
Right.
of prison,
Sorry.
sounds good with forced labor. But of course, to the point of human rights in the sense of, you don't kill someone with work. That would also be, immoral.
Yeah.
That would just be
Yeah, it would be immoral
self-defense.
and torture. Yeah, it would hit.
Yeah, so
It's
6 to
just
8
a
hours of work a
painful
day,
one.
with human conditions, not like forced into like coal mines to fuck up your lungs, right? That's not people who do those risky
Mhm.
jobs need to consent to it, right? So just
Mm-hmm.
normal risk jobs,
I think we generally
not high
agree.
risk.
I don't mean to
Wait,
cut you off,
why
sir.
do you guys
I
agree?
didn't know it's disrespectful. I just I think he just
Yo, Chris.
Chris,
Hey,
who's
what's
your
up?
profile picture? Is it
Chris.
your great grandfather?
It's GK Chesterton.
Oh, a chess player?
He's a famous Catholic author.
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not Catholic. I wouldn't know.
Chris,
Okay,
you
I'm
want to
locking
join us
in.
for some icebreaker? For some icebreakers?
What are you talking about? Like, what do you mean by that?
My mouse died, bruh. Everything's dying today.
I'm a
Urges
good.
at the pastor's house, bro. Maybe it's time to move on. Like for real.
Like, because he was showing, because my pastor was showing me the computer he's building, because he's donating it to a Cuban in Cuba. Bro, I was like, DDR5. Oh my god, shall I steal it? Oh, I was like, oh my
You gotta
gosh,
up your
shall I steal
RAM
DDR5?
there, Nocturnal. You gotta put 128 on there and be respected.
I have 96.
5070 with an i7. Me personally, bro, I'll sell that whole thing and make an AMD CPU build. Intel is
I
just
have-
horrible.
Bro, the i9 is not bad.
Put a 4080
I
Super
mean,
Ti
yeah.
in
I
mine.
have
No, no,
I have a 5070 with an i9, and I literally can
No,
run
no, no, no.
everything
I don't have a
perfectly.
problem with Intel. It's good performance, but like, I'm not trying to have a barbecue while I'm playing Arc Raiders, bro.
Look, well, here's the difference. Intel is more made for like multitasking. So I do a lot of multitasking.
Exactly.
AMD is more for like if you're only trying to do gaming, yeah, go with AMD. AMD is gonna outperform. But for multitasking, the Intel. So that's why I picked Intel because I multitask a lot.
I have my Linux desktop is all I don't.
Yeah, just get a Threadripper, bro. I'm telling you, it's not that cheap. I mean, it's not that expensive.
My server PC's all it's all Intel stuff because they're the people who make server.
Now the
Nah, 'cause
5070
Intel
is a really good
Wow.
graphics card. But graphics cards are
What?
Did Candace do a show yesterday? You wanna watch it? What's that? No. No.